So the big men are back from London and releasing extra photos via stables, fan clubs and other channels. Kirishima outside Buckingham Palace, Asahakuryu seemingly reenacting a low-budget Colin Farrell thriller. Takatoriki may not have been on the other end of that line, but insists he received multiple messages claiming wrestlers disliked the London food and meagre daily allowances compared to 1991, and resented the fact only board members could bring their kin along. The wrestlers have also done over 25 hours of flying in just 9 days, and been unable to properly train for the best part of 2 weeks. Hence, Takatoriki jokes, the well-rested and well-trained Kusano could well take the November crown. Ariki has backed up the story that Kusano's expired passport was discovered late on. Kotoeiho, his presumed replacement, said he was told to pack his bags on Thursday the 9th, with his plane departing just over 48 hours later. "I was really caught off guard there," Eiho told the Yomiuri paper. Colleague Kotozakura then gave him a crash course in overseas tour preparation and lent him a plug converter, while his ceremonial apron had to be checked in last minute as standard luggage. In London, his aesthetic foot stamps commanded the highest praise. "I've come all this way, so I want to liven things up," he said on the ground. "And get my name more widely known," he added. Shame the Telegraph hijacked that noble aim. Meanwhile, another man with a Kashiwa connection, Asahakuryu, has staged his second-tier promotion party at his alma mater Takushoku Uni. The reigning second-tier champion joined fellow alumni in their uni's customary os chorus. Os, a casual greeting most commonly used in sumo. "I'm glad I can stand before you in the best circumstances possible," Asahakuryu said, referencing his 13-2 last month. "Had I got a negative score," he continued, "I'd have had trouble showing my face here." Reminded that a top-tier promotion party is now also within reach, he said, "Let me not get fixated on that next month in Kyushu." Mita, with whom his September bout caused rather a stir, has also been back to his uni to receive the ceremonial apron they have just made up for him. "To enter the ring in a kindai apron was one of my goals when turning pro," he told the happy audience, "and I'm thrilled to follow in the footsteps of famous kindai names." A loss to one of those famous names likely cost him a top-tier debut this time. "I think I learned some stuff from that bout, not least that I'm lacking raw power," he said. "I want to be in the title shake-up again in November, and to ensure I make a Division 1 slot my own." Kindai team coach Abe said, "He told us at his pro unveiling that he'd aim for a salary within 2 years, and he got it within 6 months. Elsewhere, Toyo University graduate Otgon Bataru has received his first ring name from Master Tamanoi. He will contest the upcoming meet as Tensho Yama. "My name evokes a rock-solid mountain rising up to the sky," he explained in a stable video. "It means," he continued, "I should aim straight up by feeding off the Tamanoi team's collective strength, all of which he will need to help him past Ochil Saihan on November debut." His stablemate Gyotoku, though, looks set to miss November, claiming only that he feels off colour. "I'm sure he disclosed his injury just after I took these shots, but so much was going on that day I forget exactly what he said." He's doing core exercises only at this stage. Speaking at a new recruit's visit to Nominosukune Shrine last week, he said, "As things stand, I'm out for next month." Sweeping the shrine precincts with him was Ryusho Kawakami, who watched Gyotoku compete in All Japan Nationals last December. "I feel I'm getting used to pro life," Kawakami said, reflecting on 10 wins from 14 since his July bout. I can't wait to be fighting at a higher level, he added. I want to be constantly on the front foot, putting on some extra pounds, and above all, not getting injured. Those words carrying extra weight, given the presence of not only Gyotoku, but also crocked Kaku-Eizan, who should be back in Kyushu. In charge of that sweeping session was Master Shibatayama, until recently in charge of overseeing Kimura Ginjiro. He said, "This exercise at the shrine is to teach these young lads that good things come to those who do good deeds, and bad things come to those who don't." Finally, some good news and some bad news from Hidenoyama Stable. On the upside, the Estonian lad introduced by Baruto has enjoyed his initial trial and has briefly returned home to secure a more permanent visa and brush up his Japanese. Anatoly Zadoroznoi, who has bulked up a fair bit since I filmed him here, said, "Sumo has beautiful set pieces and gestures, and I think Japanese culture is brilliant too. I'm a big fan of Hoshoryu and Aonishiki." A third Estonian name on the Sumo rankings chart is thus merely a matter of time. But unfortunately, that stable is without a manager for now. An unnamed ex-attendant of Kotoshogiku the wrestler gave up his restaurant industry job to manage Hidenoyama in the May of this year, but quit over working and living conditions after just 4 months. Then complained to the Shincho magazine and threatened legal action. The stable confirmed to Shincho it was getting to the bottom of the matter and disputed some of the ex-third-tier wrestlers' claims. Honestly, this is something that often happens between friends in Japan, and especially when ex-Sumo Stable colleagues team up in post-career ventures, the senior man oft automatically treating his junior as an attendant. Ex-wrestlers should perhaps heed the words of the former Kaishoryu on the Gagamaru channel. "I get on with the ex-Kainowaka neither too well nor too badly, and that's why it works for us."